the concealment of evidence. And the first case that comes to mind is Sangster and Dixon, which went all the way up to the Privy Council. And this is what happened. So there's a Western Union establishment which was robbed by armed men. And in the Western Union was a police officer. And during the robbery, he was shot and killed. Now, in Jamaica, if you kill a police officer on duty, it's capital punishment. So the sentence for the men was, one got about 30 years, the other was sentenced to death. One of either Sangster or Dixon, one or the other. The matter went to the Court of Appeal, and the men lost their appeal, so their conviction for 30 years imprisonment and execution, death penalty, was affirmed. It then went to the Privy Council. And the Privy Council looked at the statement given by the police investigating officer soon after the shooting by the manager of the Western Union. And she said words to the effect, "Officer, don't worry, it's all on tape." All right. So the Privy Council asks, with that information from the manager of the Western Union, why didn't any of the videotape feature in the trial? And the court's initiative, they asked for the videotape. The police at all times had the videotape. The prosecution in Jamaica had the statement that the videotape is available. Now, you and I know that the classic statement by the prosecution is that they should not be anxious to get a conviction. They must put the evidence before the court. Well, that evidence was suppressed and concealed. It didn't feature in the trial. It didn't feature in the Court of Appeal in Jamaica. It was the Privy Council who had it played in the Privy Council. And it showed that the men who were on the robbery had no appearance, no similarity to Sangster and Dixon.